Leader Andrea Horvath, who's a Hamiltonian, and I'm very honored that you've invited me here tonight. I had a few notes, but I've been set up for a couple minutes by the sounds of it, so I won't bore you with a typical politician's spiel. I looked at the history of the regiment, and I was extremely impressed with the history of this particular regiment, being the first signal unit in Canada, and on to World War I. And I was looking at the situation of World War I and some of the things that, as I watched that movie, War Horse, being Hollywood, they didn't really get a lot in there about signal corps. So I actually looked at some of the things they had done, and I saw that they used Spark wireless, they used buried telephone cables, they used message rockets, they used motorcycle dispatch, carrier pigeons, veterans, and there happens to be one of them left, my Uncle Stuart, who was on the Woodstock in the Canadian Navy. He's 93. He's the last of the Millers from that generation. He's still with us. So, you know, this is a very big moment for the regiment and for the people of Hamilton. And I also congratulate all the other representatives from the other regiments that are here tonight. Thank you for joining us here in Hamilton. And I just one more thing to read about the, if I could get the commander up here from the regiment. I hope they can display this at their headquarters or maybe in James Street Armory. As a provincial member of Parliament for Hamilton East Stony Creek, it is my pleasure to present the 31st Signal Regiment with this certificate of recognition in celebration of 100 years of signalling in Hamilton, April 21st, 2012. I'm honored to extend congratulations to the 31st Signal Regiment on the occasion of their 100 years of signalling in Hamilton. I'm very fortunate to represent parts of the area which the 31st Signal Regiment calls home. Best of luck as you begin your next 100 years of signaling. Congratulations.
Ms. Miller, Colonel Campbell, ladies and gentlemen, action.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the regiment, and I say that with utmost pride, members of the regiment. This is a great day for the regiment. This is a great day for the city of Hamilton. As our MC said at the beginning, of course we're recognizing the 200 years of the War of 1812, and that important point in our history, where that line, that famous line around the volunteers, each and every one of you who serves right now as a reservist, lives two lives. And it is without you and the efforts of you that we could not get the work done that we do on a day-to-day basis. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart as a fellow reservist. Your efforts are outstanding. We could not have done what we did in Afghanistan without the reserve force. We cannot do what we have to do at our home game, here in domestic operations, taking care of the people of Canada without your efforts. So I thank you very much and congratulations on a very special day to the regiment. But there's one other aspect. I want to thank all of you who are here supporting the regiment, not necessarily serving. Because the regiment could not do what it does without the support of friends and family and loved ones. We go away and we do the Queen's bidding, but without the support of all of you behind us, we couldn't do this. So this is a great night to recognize all of you who are also making the great sacrifices that our soldiers are making, and to thank you as well on behalf of Land Force Central Area. Congratulations, well done to a fine regiment. Thank you very much.
Members of the 31st Signal Regiment and honored guests. At the beginning of the evening, I was bragging to the Arab segment of the First Sergeant that I never spent more than 4 to 5 minutes up in front of an audience or on parade, so I think he's timing me. The invitation to tonight's dinner is very appropriate. This is a celebration. We're celebrating 100 years of signaling in Hamilton. When we celebrate, we gather our friends and family to recognize something of significance. What could be more significant than 100 years of service to a community and to a nation? 100 years ago, 1912.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the regiment! To the
Defining moment would occur exactly 100 years later when the first militia signals unit in Canada was formed in Hamilton. Originally identified as 1st Wireless Detachment, Hamilton's signal units have evolved and been renamed many times, with the most recent change resulting in our designation to our country. At this time, I would invite Corporal Jordan Tagros to present the toast to fallen comrades. I would now invite Second Lieutenant Erin Wilson to present the loyal toast to Her Majesty the Queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the flag.
Very honored to be one of the organizers for this wonderful event. And our good friend, Mr. David Christensen, who's Member of Parliament, has a wonderful surprise. He wouldn't be here, but he was at the parade for you. I would like to call upon Paul Miller, our good friend, Member of Provincial Parliament, to present this behalf of him as well. So we'll do the presentation first and do other recognition.
On behalf of Dave Christopherson, MP for Hamilton Centre, Federal Member of Parliament for the riding of Hamilton Centre is pleased to recognize Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Federico C.D., commanding at the 31st Signal Regiment on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of signalling